Hawaii. Palm trees, golden sunsets, warm breezes. Sounds perfect, right? But let's be honest, for a lot of people, it also sounds expensive. So, is it even possible to live in Hawaii on a budget in 2025? With inflation, rising costs, and everything going on in the world, you might think it's a pipe dream, but let's talk about it because it is possible. And I'm gonna show you how to make it work. Alright, first let's get this out of the way. Living in Hawaii still isn't cheap, and if you've been following the news, you know that 2025 isn't helping. Inflation, shipping delays, and higher interest rates have made it tougher than ever. So why exactly is it so expensive? Well, we're thousands of miles away from pretty much everything. Almost all goods, food, clothes, fuel still have to be imported. That means prices here are always a little higher. For example, in 2025, a gallon of milk is around $7 to $8 depending on where you shop. Gas, you're looking at $5 to $6 per gallon. And let's talk about housing. The median price for a single family home in Honolulu has now hit $1.1 million. What about renting an apartment? You could be looking at $2,500 for a small bedroom. But before you run for the mainland, I promise you, it's not all doom and gloom. There are still ways to live here comfortably without selling your soul. Let me show you how. Let's start with the biggest expense, housing. Now, this is where you'll need to get creative, but don't worry, I've got some tips for you. First up, if you're single or a couple, shared housing is your best friend. Websites like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and even new apps like Roomies can help you find rooms for rent at better rates than traditional rentals. Plus, renting from a local family often gets you cheaper rent and a stronger sense of community. We all know Oahu is the most popular island, but it's also the most expensive. In 2025, more people are moving to the Big Island for lower housing costs. For example, on the Big Island, you can rent a 2-bedroom for under $2,000 and still enjoy gorgeous views and slower island life. In 2025, co-living spaces have become a lot more popular in Hawaii. These are shared living spaces with private rooms, but communal kitchens and lounges. Plus, Wahana units, small guest homes on larger properties, remain a great option. Some families rent them for $1,500 to $2,000, which is a great deal compared to Honolulu apartments. Let's move on to food, because even in 2025, eating out every day will destroy your budget. But don't worry, eating cheap here is totally doable. Farmers markets have grown like crazy since 2023, and in 2025, they're still one of the best places for affordable produce, fresh fish, and local meats. Go late in the day for discounts on fruits, veggies, and baked goods. Instead of heading to the big chains, check out stores like Time Supermarket, Foodland, and KTA on the Big Island. They often have local deals on fresh produce, poke bowls, and meat. Don't sleep on Foodland's Maikai Rewards program either. It's like free money for loyal shoppers. Hawaii is all about local food. Food trucks, plate lunches, and hole-in-the-wall gems haven't gone anywhere. In fact, places like L&L, Hawaiian Barbecue, Zippy's, and the farmers market food stalls still offer big portions for under $10. Oh, and spam musubi is still under $3. Cars are getting pricey, but transportation doesn't have to be a headache. In 2025, we've got more options than ever. Thanks to tax incentives, electric cars have become way more common in Hawaii. Brands like Tesla, Rivian, and even Toyota have affordable options. If you don't want to own, ride-sharing apps like Holo Holo are great for getting around. The bus is still a solid option in Honolulu, and now there's a new Skyline rail system connecting West Oahu to town. Monthly passes are still affordable at around $80. If you're living in Honolulu or other bike-friendly areas, biking is an awesome way to save money, stay healthy, and avoid traffic. With Honolulu's growing bike lane infrastructure and bike share programs like Biki, it's easier than ever to get around on 2 wheels. Finally, the fun stuff. Because living in Hawaii is about enjoying life, here's the secret. Most of the best things to do here are still free or cheap. 2025 hasn't put a price on nature. Hiking, still free. Beaches, still free. Snorkeling, get your gear from Amazon or a local shop and go for it. Community events have bounced back big time. Look out for free hula shows, farmers markets with live music, and island festivals like Lay Day in May. Places like the Honolulu Zoo, Hanauma Bay, and the Bishop Museum offer affordable annual memberships for locals. Perfect for weekends or family days out. So, can you live in Hawaii on a budget in 2025? Absolutely. It's all about being resourceful, thinking local, and finding the simple joys that make island life so special. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on the best budget-friendly tips for living in Hawaii. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.